Not often in a Halo game have we come across life outside of the Covenant, or Flood, if you even want to call the Flood life, within the story and the campaign, but that doesn't mean they don't exist in the lore. Halo, as many of us know, is set in a very mysterious and epic version of our own galaxy, full of wildlife and really bizarre creatures. Very bizarre stuff we've never talked about here on the channel. So without further ado, let's take a look at some really weird creatures you've probably never seen or heard of in the Halo lore. At number 5, the Aldmeri. Now, I may pronounce some of these names wrong, sorry if I do, I'll throw them up on the screen so you can see for yourself. Now, on Earth, we have a massive seafaring creature that dwarfs even the dinosaurs, but they only get that big due to living in the oceans their entire lives. Now, the Aldmeri are able to reach the size of whales from our own oceans, but they have one major difference. They float in the fucking sky. It's crazy. These Skylethians, or space whales, have mouths that reach nearly a third down their bodies, and they use it for more than eating. The Aldmeri sing just like whales do here on Earth. Now, these space whales don't have the best vocals in the galaxy, but their whistles and chirps are perfect for communicating emotions within the pod. At number 4, the Moroloth. So imagine a pack of raptors. Pretty damn menacing already, right? Well, take away the eyes and then add a mouth 5 times as big. Then you would have Halo's dangerous Moroloth. These alien, dinosaur-like creatures roam the lands and packs looking for their next meal. They don't have eyes at all, so, like many animals here on Earth, greatly rely on their keen sense of smell and hearing to hunt their prey. So when these animals come across something unfortunate enough to become their next meal, the Moroloth will use their gaping jaws to disembowel and tear huge chunks of flesh off the bones of their prey like a batch of delicious ribs on the 4th of July. In the book, Hunters in the Dark, the Moroloth were seen taking a man's head right off his shoulders with one massive crunch. So yeah, you don't want to come across these guys in the Halo universe. At number 3, the Cheka. Giant furry beasts are I would say rather normal occurrence in sci-fi, but none of those in sci-fi are like the menacing Cheka. Looking about as attractive as a predator mixed with a dinosaur polar bear hybrid, the Cheka isn't gonna win any awards for looking cute, but that doesn't make this creature any less dangerous. With giant talons on each paw and a mouth formed from 6 mandibles and a pair of horns, the Cheka could be mistaken as your ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, but don't let that fool you, it will quickly kill you. But reports actually show that these beasts prefer vegetation to meat. Just like bears though, they aren't afraid to mix up their diet with some juicy flesh from time to time. At number 2, the Sharkoi. The Sharkoi have a deep history within the lore of Halo. Back in the Forerunner times, these giant creatures were used by the Forerunners to combat the Flood, due to them having a surprising tolerance to the Flood's infection forms. Walking on 2 legs and resembling that of a troll or golem-like creature, these 16-foot tall Sharkois were perfect for battle. The Forerunners, being the technological wizards that they were, biomechanically altered these creatures to be perfect for fighting the Flood, and even threw a nice little bonus feature in for their new warriors. Multiple Sharkoi could be controlled mentally by just a single Forerunner, pretty much turning them into excellent servants. At number 1, the Fullesteed. Humans have used animals for travel and for work for thousands of years, but this next creature is a little bit more exotic than your horse or pony. The Fullesteed is for all intent and purposes a horse-inspired creature, but instead of fur and flesh, the beings are made from various shrubs, trees, vines, and other greenery found on the Sanshium homeworld. Let that sink in for a little bit. Imagine seeing some mysterious thing that looks like a horse or other 4-legged, herbivore, but made out entirely of parts of what you would see in a forest. These creatures were also known for having Sanshium riders that would control them as they went on patrols to defend their villages and settlements. Tales have told of how it looked like these riders were gliding over the forest floor as they rode on leafy steeds. The Philistine are indeed a very bizarre and interesting creature in the Halo universe. It reminds me of Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy almost. So what do you guys think? Is this the weirdest creature in the Halo universe or what? So guys, let me leave you with a question. If you were to have one creature to be added into Halo 6, what would it be? It can be made up or inspired from another animal or creature taken from another sci-fi universe. Let us know down in the comment section below. And also on top of that, do you think wildlife during campaign missions or even potentially placed in Forge is something that should happen in Halo 6? Let us know down in the comment section below. And also big shout out to Jacob for writing most of this. Very interesting stuff, very interesting research for sure. And also if you like interesting creatures like this, then be sure to check out BioWare Follower, as Tucker is over on BioWare Follower covering many creatures from the new game Anthem as well as Mass Effect Andromeda. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.